Hi guys, it's day 4. It's Quynhforthewin, your self-love coach, your host of Win with Women sessions, and your co-host of the Self-Love Exodus workshop. So today I'm sharing another reason and another way of expressing yourself in a healthy way, because that is part of why self-love is so damn important. It is a way to express yourself in a healthy way, in a way that feels good because you're in a safe place. You're not expressing yourself to somebody that currently doesn't have the space to really hear you out, to listen, to give you what you really need, the support, the comfort, everything, all of that, right? So instead of depending on other people, you can take control by exploring these healthy outlets that allows you to express how you really feel and go from one end of not feeling good to feeling better at the end. So you guys, it's art. It's art. Yes. Me, myself, and I don't do art as often. It's probably the least practice that I do. I do the other ones that I expressed to you in those other videos more. But I will have to say it has been quite something, because I was going to art before I got on this video just to share with you guys something that I'm about just to do what I said that I'm about to do, so that I can really share with you guys like what's really coming through and what's really real right now. And if you really think about it, art is something that we went to when we were young. We went to a lot of creative outlets, but because it wasn't like set as a really important standard, we lose it and we disconnect from it. So I will just share with you guys how important this process was for me, and how it really let go of my anxiety, because a lot of anxiety came through when I was creating this art, because it's something that I don't do often. And I was trying to channel some tips that my friend Phil Vasquez, if you're watching this, shout out to you. I was really trying to incorporate what he has advised me to do, because he is an amazing artist, and whoa, his art. Anyway, it's to pick up the tool, whether it's a paintbrush. In my case, I had markers at home. Don't even think about it and just go at it, because it will really reveal what's going on inside of you. It will be so authentic, raw, and real. So that's what I did, and this is my process. I picked up this lovely color, and I'm always drawn to drawing flowers. So I drew a flower, and I added some more colors that I thought would look good. And I noticed that I was already doing some negative talk, because I was like, oh, I don't know how this looks. I'm not really feeling it. So I created some more flowy stuff over here, which I like doing. And I noticed the paper started to bleed, because I was holding the marker so heavy on the paper that so much ink was coming out. And that's why the paper started bleeding. So I'm like, okay, Quinn, be gentle. Like Philip Vasquez says, be gentle with the marker, okay? And so I went over here, went back to the color that I was drawn to, and I created this little swirly thing and add some yellow. So I was like, okay, that was an experience. And then I started going down here, and I started doing these small strokes, being very gentle with the pressure that I was putting on the paper. And then I realized, wow, when I have done this kind of stroke and this, it required more work. And that's when the anxiety came up. But when I was doing these small little strokes, it just felt way more peaceful, because I was doing something very simple, and I was just going over it over and over again. And then I was able to create this another flow-like thing. It reminded me of like a wave. And then I tried adding some color, and the blue really reminded me of the ocean. So this was like an anxiety experience. I was like trying to be perfect and all this too. All that talk came up, and then I tried this. I was like, okay. And then down here felt way better. And as I was feeling better, I was like, okay, I feel like I don't still feel complete. So what I wanted to share with you guys was, when you do that, there has to be at some point where you ask yourself, okay, how is it that I'm really feeling right now though? Like, what can I draw to really represent how I'm feeling? And then I came up with this. So this is really awesome, because as I was expressing myself through these, I noticed that I got an idea, I got an image, I got a vision. So every single time when you get an answer, a vision, an idea, that means you have been clearing up some space, because I would have seen this image, and what I saw was this. I saw this heart and the branches. And as I was creating this heart and these branches, I saw a river, and then I saw this image here. So this represents how every single time when I go to my self-love practice, when I come back to me to take care of how I'm feeling, how my soul's doing, my emotions, my mental health, my spiritual health, my physical health, everything self-love, every single time when I go back to me, I center myself. And from doing that, I notice that other things around me start to grow. So this is what this branch represents. And then I had this vision of flow, a river flowing through this heart, because my days flow way better because I'm diminishing my insecurities. I'm diminishing my self-doubt. I'm diminishing my negative self-talk. I'm diminishing my my low self-worth. And so when I'm increasing my self-love, I'm able to process those pains more and more and more quicker. The process begins to be more like a flowing process. And then I had this vision of seeing the sunset and the beautiful sky, because this represents peace. So from focusing on my self-love, not only do I start to grow, but the things around me that's important to me start to grow. And my day flows better because I'm able to navigate through my pains and ultimately feeling at peace with my life. So look at that. Through art, you guys, you can express it in so many ways, especially with how you're feeling. And at the end, you get this life message from yourself. So thanks for listening, guys. I had to make this video because my phone was running out of space. So that's why you're seeing like 3 different clips being pushed in together. Again, I am offering full support in the self-love department. I am hosting a 5-day self-love challenge. So click the link if you want to join. I am also hosting a virtual workshop that's coming up, and I am accepting donation-based 30-minute self-love sessions. So if you really, really, really could use some support emotionally, mentally, spiritually, I am here to offer you a safe space to be you and to navigate through your pain so you can go from feeling one way to feeling better. All right, guys, see you later. Bye.